Hey Ryan, have you seen my headphones? Holy guacamole, what is that smell? And why are you hiding under your desk?
I'm wearing homemade alien repellent, and if I'm under my desk, the UFOs won't be able to find me.
Ugh, it smells like dirty socks and burnt cheese in here. I don't think I can be near you.
Wait, are you an alien in a Pamela costume?
No, Rye, I'm just normal human Pamela.
That is exactly what an alien in a Pamela costume would say.
Is this about the things in the sky from last month?
I think I saw another one last night. I looked up and saw a sparkly star quickly shoot across the sky.
You mean like a shooting star?
Yeah!
Okay, those are normal and awesome, but we have gotten more answers about the unidentified flying objects, so I can answer some of your questions.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, I can tell I'm gonna need some strong coffee today. I'm Pamela Kirkland.
And I'm Ryan Willard. It's Wednesday, March 22nd.
This is the 10 News.
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4, 3, 2,
1.
Before we get to what's happening in the sky, something pretty cool is happening on Earth. Monday, March 20th was the Spring Equinox.
Aha! That's when the Earth is rotating straight up and down on its axis, right? Day and night are equal, a perfect time for aliens to visit.
Well, yes. The spring equinox, which is also called the vernal equinox, is one of 2 days of the year when day and night last an equal amount of time. The other day is the autumnal equinox, but I'm not so sure aliens...
Think about it, Pamela. The nights have been getting shorter and shorter since the winter solstice, and Earth has been slowly tipping away from the southern hemisphere, and bam! It's straight up and down now. The sun's rays are pointing directly at the equator. If you were from another planet, wouldn't you want to see that?
Well, I guess it does sound pretty cool when you put it like that, but...
Plus, the word vernal really sounds like an alien's name.
Vernal just means fresh and new. You know, like how spring brings new growth for plants, warmer temperatures.
Another good reason for aliens to visit in the spring. Maybe they hate snow.
Okay, I can tell we're not going to get anywhere without addressing this alien stuff. So let's turn our attention from Earth to the sky.
Finally!
Let's start super simply. What is a UFO?
You might think UFO stands for Unbelievable Friend Odor, but a UFO is an unidentified flying object. But wait, Pamela, I thought the government rebranded UFOs to UAPs. So was last month's Chinese balloon a UAP or a UFO? What's the difference between the balloon and these other objects? Who are these NORAD people, and are aliens real?
Wow, that's a lot of questions. Let's start with what we are calling mysterious objects in the sky. Anything that is an unidentified flying object is called a UFO. That could be anything from an odd blip on the radar to a big balloon in the sky. The government and a lot of other agencies are now calling UFOs UAP, or Unidentified Aerial Phenomena. Why the change? According to the folks at the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the word UFO was skunked.
Wait, what? Skunked? Like too smelly?
Not quite, but close. The term skunked means that a word has become problematic or lost its clarity of meaning. In the case of UFOs, the word has too many people thinking about little green aliens and not what it truly means, that something is just unidentified. And who are the folks keeping an eye on the skies? That's NORAD, North American Aerospace Command. You may remember them from Christmas time when they track Santa traveling across the globe.
Life form detected.
Last month, a large balloon from China was seen in the skies over the United States. Now, with the Chinese balloon, the US military was able to see it was a balloon pretty quickly. It was huge. They were able to find out lots about it and to track it for a few days before they decided to shoot it down over the Atlantic Ocean. The balloon was flying at 80 or even 90,000 feet above the Earth. That's way above where commercial airplanes fly, which is 33 to 42,000 feet. And then NORAD saw 3 objects that were seen in the sky soon after that were not as easy to identify because they were much smaller than the Chinese balloon. And most importantly, the 3 objects were flying at a height that could disrupt commercial flights. So the US and Canadian governments decided to take action to make sure planes could fly safely. These objects were all shot down in places where they were hard to recover. One in the Alaskan tundra, one over Lake Huron, and one in Canada's Yukon Territory. Cold weather, snow, and tough working conditions made it hard to get to where the smaller objects landed to find out more about them.
What about the recent UFO sightings in Florida, Utah, and Japan?
In each of those cases, it's likely satellites, the International Space Station, or weather balloons. But there are unexplained aerial phenomena that we can't clearly identify, so the mystery continues.
So, what about my last question? Are aliens real?
Well, we don't know. We do know that investigators are almost certain that those 3 smaller UAPs weren't aliens. But there have been other cases of unidentified flying objects all over the world for decades, and possibly much longer than that. Some folks believe it could be alien activity. Others insist there's another explanation and that we're alone in the universe.
So I should continue to make my alien repellent?
Please, please, leave that alien repellent spray at home tomorrow.
Welcome to the trivia room.
I am Garbax. I traveled here because I love your show and I could smell your friend Ryan. His cologne smells delightful.
You. Why don't you, hop or ooze on up on the trivia throne for today's trivia question. You ready?
I have made preparations.
What is going on here?
Trivia on the 10.
Okay, Garblax. This is an Earth history question about UFOs, aka unidentified flying objects. Do you know when the first recorded sighting of a UFO occurred? Is it A, 1947, B, 1561, or C, 218 BC? Tenors, did you guess it? Garblax, what's your answer?
Time is a construct invented by humans. I know nothing of the sort.
The answer is C. That's right, way back in 218 BC, in ancient Rome, the historian Livy reported seeing phantom ships gleaming in the sky. And plenty of other Roman writers reported UFOs as well. Pliny, Plutarch, Seneca. Then, 4th century Chinese writings mention UFOs. And 16th century Germany, New England in the 1800s. Some people even suggest there's mention of UFOs in the Bible.
Your species is of great interest.
Thanks, Garblax. Ditto. Tenors, do you want to sit on the trivia throne and share your trivia knowledge? Visit the10news.com/contact to get in touch, and we might have you on the show.
Oh, Pamela, we should give some 10 News snaps to one of our listeners.
Garbax would love some 10 News snaps.
Holy donkey dong! An alien! Pam! They're real! I need my repellent! Ah!
Is that you, Pete?
Yeah. That was payback for the time Ryan got me mauled by a possum. I would love those 10 snaps, though.
I think we gotta give it to one of our listeners. But before we do, here's a quick note for the grown-ups.
Time for 10 news snaps.
Tenor GDSFHIYDSFHIYWWFTGIJTRHJT wrote this review of the 10 News. 5 stars. Hi, I love this podcast.
Thank you, GDS, FHIYDS, FHIYWWFFGJIRTHJT. And thanks for listening to the 10 News. 10 Things You Need to Know drops every Tuesday, and our in-depth reports drop every Wednesday. But if you want some bonus content, you can join the Tenors Club on our website or on Apple Podcasts.
The 10 News is a co-production of Small But Mighty Media and Next Chapter Podcast.
The 10 News creative team is looking up at the sky and includes Tracy Crooks, Pete Musto, and Tessa Flannery.
Our production director is Jeremiah Tittle, and our executive producers are Donald Albright and show creator Tracy Leeds Kaplan.
I'm Ryan Willard.
And I'm Pamela Kirkland. Thanks for listening to the 10 News, to infinity and beyond.